I suck my thumb pretty much everywhere I go. It kind of makes me feel important.
We're in public, it's kind of weird.
I just get very strange looks from people. I'll take the blanket, wrap it around my finger, and suck my thumb.
She's really just coming at us with the world's worst tutorial, like, on sucking your thumb out of all things. For, like, most people her age, it would be like, okay guys, today I'm going to be giving you guys all a fantastic tutorial on how to take 17 kids to soccer practice in your minivan every single Thursday. But, no, she's seriously just on a very, very special kind of membership where instead of just doing anything of that sort, she's really just going ahead and just teaching people all around the world on how to suck your thumb the most effective way possible. And I mean, really, just imagine you're sitting down just eating what you think is at a nice restaurant, and you look to your right, and guess what? You see a woman really just sucking her thumb just sitting there with a nice old steak. I mean, really, that's gotta change what you think about that restaurant. You're like, oh, well, it was a 5-star restaurant 20 seconds ago, and now I think it might start being overrun by homeless people. I mean, really, just what's going on in this video? But, yeah, hey guys, it's me, Neon, and today we're just looking at this actually just insane woman who has nothing better to do but suck on her thumb all day. I really do just hope you guys liked the video. If you do, just please like and subscribe. It really does help me an absolute ton. But, yeah, don't really feel like wasting too much more of you guys' time. So, yeah, let's keep going.
You want to smell it?
No, doesn't need to be smelled. It needs to be thrown away.
The thumb sucking is a coping skill.
Sorry.
She really just said, oh, well, you know it's a coping skill, and then she said, sorry? Like she was about to, like, hop out of her chair and just start strangling this woman, like, oh, you think I don't need this, huh? Huh? Okay, well, we're gonna show you how much I really need this. You know? Yeah, so, I'd recommend stop saying that before I actually just grab my hands and grasp them around your neck and just won't stop strangling you. I mean, really, is this what's just going on in this woman's daily life? I mean, she's really just having Jake Paul playing in the background. It's every day, bro, like the world's worst Disney Channel movie. When instead of, like, doing something normal, like in Disney Channel movies, where they're, like, trying to get through school, no, she's really just trying to kill her therapist by just strangling her because she says it's a coping mechanism. And I mean, she really just tried getting some random dude she just found straight off the street and really just wanted him to smell the blanket she sucks on. I mean, really, if this was a dude doing this to this woman, I mean, he wouldn't be walking 2 full feet before just getting tackled by some absolute cops, just getting absolutely bodied. I mean, really, it's just kind of funny to think about how just ridiculous this would be if this was a man. I mean, this is just very crazy to think about.
I only suck my left thumb, and after a few hours, it looks like, you know, when you were in the water for too long and your hands get really crinkly? That's how my thumb looks.
Just the fact that the thumb becomes wet over time, the whole nail.
I was just trying to sit down, maybe laugh a little bit, and then here comes this doctor saying, like, if you don't stop doing this, we will actually have to amputate your whole left arm. I mean, really, just what is this? I was just trying to sit back, relax, and maybe have a good time, and here comes this man really just talking about, like, hey, this can hurt you. I'm like, what? She's sucking her thumb. I mean, I'm surprised half the babies in this world don't just, like, have one arm. I mean, really, just what's going on in this woman's life? And seriously, just what is she doing? I mean, could you imagine just sitting down watching a movie with her, and this is all while she's just sitting there sucking her thumb all while watching the movie. By the end of that movie, I mean, does her thumb just look like she's just been a raisin her whole life? Is that what it just looks like? I mean, seriously, is this what's just going on in this woman's daily life or what? I mean, seriously, if you're gonna be sucking your thumb, you really just can't be that selective about it. I mean, what are you gonna do if you don't like the taste of your thumbs? I mean, what are you gonna do? Just walk up to some stranger off the street and just start sucking their thumb like, oh, my thumb tastes a little bit off today, so, would you mind if I borrow your thumb for the day? I'll give it back to you tomorrow. I just need to get the nice old taste. I need to get my fix in today. I mean, really, is this what's just going on days where this woman really is just not absolutely loving the taste of her own thumb? I mean, if so, then someone definitely needs to fix that. I mean, we can't just have people walking around the streets just sucking on random people's thumbs for the fun of it. I mean, seriously, just what is this? This is just very, very strange to think about. I mean, really, just imagine being the person. Like, you're just sitting there with your family, like, let's say you're going to the movies with your wife and kids. Then guess what? This random woman starts walking up to you, doesn't say a word, and then she just starts sucking on your thumb. I mean, that's gotta get some weird looks from your wife, like, do you know this woman? I mean, seriously, I just feel so bad for anyone who has the misfortune of actually just sadly stepping into her path.
Nail bed can start to fall apart, and people can develop even yeast or fungal infections, and even have ulcers that can develop on their extremities as a result of this.
Seriously, what is this? I mean, I was just sitting back, relaxing, maybe laughing a little bit about just how stupid this is, and then here comes this doctor, really just talking about how her nails are just gonna start dropping like flies. I mean, really, is this what's just gonna go on in this woman's life if she does this, like, one more time? The doctor's really saying, like, hey, you do this one more time, guess what? You are going to develop leprosy and die at the age of 17. I mean, really, I didn't think it was that serious, and here comes this doctor really just talking about, like, hey, don't do this. This is bad. I didn't feel like this should have to be explained, but it's definitely a little bit more serious than I might have thought at first. And I mean, seriously, just, why did they have to include that part where her parents divorced, as if that really just, if that happens, you're just doomed to suck your thumb for all eternity. Like, oh, sorry, Billy, I know your parents got divorced last week, so might as well kiss that thumbnail goodbye. It'll be gone by the morning, because it's just doomed to happen to all of us when our parents get divorced. I mean, what do you expect? You just think you're gonna get lucky and you're just gonna skip over the curse of getting your nails just absolutely demolished? No, Jimmy, this is gonna have to happen to you at some point in your life, so just get over it and take it like a man. I mean, seriously, they say it like it just happens to every single person who has their parents get divorced. Like my sister, her parents, or not my sister, my half-sister, her parents got divorced. Guess what? She doesn't suck her thumb. I know, crazy story, but it's really just not that, absolutely just completely normal. I mean, I didn't feel like I'd have to explain that to just some normal person, but here I am, really just sadly having to do this with my life. Don't know why, but here I am.
I think when I was more stressed out was when my parents were getting divorced. So I think it resulted more into sucking my thumb because it was more comforting for me, because that's really all I had at that point.
Yeah, guess what? Stress happens to every single person on Earth. I mean, I have it, just about every single person I know, and I don't even have to know people to know that they most likely have stress in their lives. But yeah, guess what doesn't happen too much? I mean, have you ever just walked in, like, I don't know, Apple headquarters, you're just walking into a meeting or something? Let's just make this hypothetical. Guess what? I can guarantee you aren't just going to see every single person in there just sucking their thumbs. I mean, call me stupid, but I feel like that's a pretty high stress situation. But guess what? Not everyone in there is just sucking their thumbs because they really just can't get over what they're going to do with this. I mean, that's just not something that's just going on a daily basis. And I mean, seriously, just whenever they're stressed, imagine just that's not what's just going on. I mean, really, let's give it another example. Just walking into school on like a testing day. Let's say there's like some state testing going on. Everyone's stressed. Everyone's grade is on the line. It's a very high stakes situation. Everyone there's probably pretty stressed, and then you just walk in and guess what? Every single like 11th grader you see, guess what they're doing? Sucking their thumbs like a little bit of a 3-year-old. I mean, no, this is just not going on, but in this woman's little headcanon, that's just what's, of course, just happening on a daily basis.
I do feel like I get sick a lot more than the average person, probably because when I do suck my thumb, I don't wash my hands or anything like that.
She's getting at that point where she's gonna have a career.
What? No, I can't possibly imagine why you get sick more than regular people. It's not like you're just sucking on your thumb without washing your own hands. And I mean, seriously, what is this? I mean, if you want to suck on your thumb, I mean, I guess go for it. I'm not going to be the one doing it with you, but I mean, if you're not hurting anybody and you're not hurting yourself, I mean, I guess go for it. But if you are going to do it, at least wash your hands, because believe me, no one else wants the plague. That's just you. And she really just said, I get sick a lot. Like, it was just a really surprising thing. Like, yeah, I jumped off of a bridge yesterday and I broke my legs. I just have no idea how that could possibly happen. Do you have any idea? I mean, really, just what is this? I didn't feel like this would have to be explained to a normal person. Like, germs make you get sick. And if you don't wash your hands and you put your thumb in your mouth, that's how germs can get in your body. I mean, really, I didn't think I'd have to be explaining this to, like, I don't know, she's probably, like, she looks like she's in her 20s or something, and, she really just didn't get past the 3rd grade health class. I mean, seriously, just someone please save this woman. She's really just gone off the deep end. But, yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Don't know what else to say about this actually just insane woman. I really do just hope you guys liked the video. If you did, just please like and subscribe. It really does just help me out an absolute ton. But, yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys have a good day, and this is Neon saying see ya, and bye.